Fans. There's a lot of different types of them, and a lot of different groups of them. And today, y'all, I've come here to discuss the worst of both of them. So without further ado, let's cut the intro. The first one on my list today are the Amazing Digital Circus fans. In light of the new movie coming out, everybody in the fandom crashed out. I mean, rightfully so, I guess. 2 weeks earlier than the free release? I can see why that's disappointing too. But the amount that they crashed out is not okay, gang. And this ain't even the first time that something like this happened either. Even at the beginning of the series, some of these people were D1 crash outs. Come on, y'all! Getting mad at Film Theory, really? Of course they were wrong about Jax being AI. But that's what the channel's for, you know? Theorizing? And seriously, some of y'all TADC fans really crashed out about the fact that another episode of TADC was delayed because of Gaslight District? Like, bro! Just be happy we have TADC in the first place, bruh! I can't list all of some of y'all's atrocities, like the time some of them bullied the creator for focusing on the main characters. Or else the video would get too long, so let's just go to the next one. Also, by the time that I'm recording this, found out that the creator of TADC, Gooseworks, said a statement that she just didn't care about the leak of episode 9 because of the burnout that she had due to the crash outs constantly being made with the fandom. Great. Die Hard fans. Well, they're usually not that bad. I mean, seriously, how is being obsessed with a piece of media gonna hurt anybody else? Well, I'll tell y'all exactly how. By dragging other people into it. I've seen a lot of Die Hard fans who take things way too seriously about what's canon and not about the lore. This person beat this one in a fight. My head can they beat Goku though? Can they though? My headcanon should be considered right. Then they end up arguing in the comments about how right they are and that what they're doing is fine, but that's not what matters. What matters is that you're going too far! And this next point doesn't just count to Minecraft fans, it counts to a lot more fandoms. Stop letting nostalgia cloud your judgment! Just because you think that old Minecraft is better than the recent one, doesn't mean you get the right to cram it down people's throats and present facts that the past is better when those facts are obviously wrong. And for the ones that defend their favorite media even though it's utter garbage, it's okay. Sit down, reanalyze it to look at the bigger picture, because their creators can make mistakes. But that's okay. It's okay to make mistakes. But I'm still gonna clown you for it! So, for the third one, we have Trump fans. Now these guys are here for a different reason. Unlike all the previous ones, now this one is here due to the utter stupidity of these idiots! Seriously, man? How can y'all actually believe everything this being says? Like, come on, lads. This guy genuinely says things that are so obviously lies. Like the time he said that the Epstein files was just a hoax. It was all a lie made by the Democrats. Or some bull like that. Like, can we all just agree that he's in the list? And lately, this man has done some Christian type timing, which is total bull. I know my viewers can agree. I'm like, whose mans is this? And I'm not even a Christian. And his fans just eat it all up and defend him like their lives depend on it. Like, stop sucking his— Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. Why are they defending the man who waged war in Iran? He's mental! No! They're mental! Why does this guy keep pretending to be British? He's not a British bloke. Stop acting like one. Book Talk, Bike Talk, or any other X Talk that has the majority as gooners. By the way, the following part of the video doesn't mean I'm misogynistic and saying that women gooning is not okay, when I know damn well that there's more male gooners in the world. So keep that in mind, okay, Karen? Book Talk / Bike Talk is full of thirsty, crusty, dusty, musty old women that go head over heels over some abs by a guy who's either entirely AI or just a masked, mysterious, nonchalant guy flexing his abs. Come on, man. Or woman. Slay! First time doing a video essay. Kinda nervous. Okay, we don't have to talk about that one. Anyway. Stop gooning! Isn't the whole point of Book Talk nowadays sharing goonable books and and the whole point of Bike Talk nowadays is to goon to handsome men? Man, shit! I do that too! Nah, I'm lying, I'm not gay like that. But seriously though, what happened to both of these X Talk fandoms? Man, in my opinion, they should have just watched it. Where's the excitement in reading without pictures? Wait, hold on, cut that out. Sports fans are dumbass. Specifically, sports betting fans. They're crash outs. Obviously. They always place bets on a team they choose and expect them to win. Which is pretty normal, you heard it from me, gambling is good. But what makes them really obnoxious is when the team they bet on loses. They crash out. Of course they do. Listen, I know you bet a lot of money on them winning, but you knew what you were getting into! You absolute idiots! If you don't want your money lost, stop gambling! Even regular gamblers are better than sports gambling fans, oh my god, bro. LARPing is an acronym that stands for live action role playing. It is an interactive hobby where participants in costume physically act out the actions, dialogue, and adventures of fictional characters in real-time environments. Oh wait, hold on, that's the wrong description. Let me just make my own description. It's when a chud pretends that there's something that they're not. Or in the context of this video, it means a fake fan pretending to know shit but a piece of media because they usually want to fit in. But you know what I think of them? Okay, this is gonna be another first time for me. Because you know what time it is? It's story time, gang! So one day, I was watching the live-action version of One Piece with my friend, and then I pointed out something that I thought was exclusive to the live-action. So yeah, I LARPed. Because I was dead wrong! No wait, stop pointing your pitchforks at me, because I'm trying to change, I swear! Please don't cancel me! Anyway, let's go back to the actual topic without giving me shit for being a hypocrite, okay? Okay. You see, my fellas, LARPers have been plaguing the internet ever since its conception. But lately, it's being done by people who just want to make a quick buck by selling courses, pretending to live luxuriously. But it's also being done by people who get no monetary gain at all. People who do it just to fit in. And these people have gone on a surge of population because of One Piece, Invincible, JJK, and The Boys. But fellas, y'all wanna know what my personal, professional opinion is in all of this? Just watch it. Sign up on a subscription, watch it on your TV.
Hell, go ahead and become a pirate and sail the 7 seas for all I care. Because as the saying goes,
If buying isn't owning, then piracy isn't stealing. Am I right or am I right? Oh man. Loud House fans. These fans. Oh my god! So now, if you somehow live under a rock, Loud House is a cartoon that was aired on Nickelodeon, featuring a kid named Lincoln Loud and his family of 10 sisters who are each named... Okay, I'm not gonna name them all. But you know what makes Loud House fans really horrible? Really? Do you actually wanna know? Okay man, here you go. Yeah, I warned you, man.
Sonic fans
are not that bad compared to everyone else on this list, I'll be for real! They're just... cringe. I mean, sure, they have their fair share of controversy, toxicity, and weird stuff, but they don't stand out compared to the rest on this list.
In fact, in my honest opinion,
the angels in the heavens above compared to the rest of the chuds. But I've had enough of glazing these mofos, cause now's about the time I get to explaining! Capiche? The reason why the chuds of the Sonic fandom are so cringe is because of their annoyingly childish attitudes. I mean, that's completely fair though! Cause they are children, or used to be. And what I mean about that is that most of the shit I'm about to say are not really current problems with the Sonic community, but more so their history, okay? During the past, the Sonic community has made countless cringy OCs and fanfics, including a certain little creepypasta named Sonic.exe. Keep in mind that this was before its recent resurgence due to the FNF mod. Some of these fanfics... who am I kidding? Most of these fanfics are about shipping. Now don't worry, it wasn't as bad as you think it is. It was just very, very cringe. Staying in theme with shipping and fanfics, we have shippers, who are again, just cringe. Oh, I forgot to add this in the recording, but this also includes simpers as well. They ship two people across the same IP or even other pieces of media, or they just straight up make up their own characters to ship. Some extremely dumb examples of this are the Monster with himself, Sans with himself, and Lincoln with what the fuck? Yeah, but they also obsessively ship themselves with characters that they like.
That's why Tumblr exists!
It's a wonderfully weird world of horny teenage girls! Ugh, I'm not a pedo, okay? They hosted an event where they gathered a bunch of Tumblr sexy men, male characters that they really like, in a tournament type bracket in which Sans was the champion. Hey man, when it comes to Sans, maybe I am gay. Swifties. Swifties! Swifties is a term that basically means a person who excessively likes anything to do with Taylor Swift. And if you were ever to offend one of them,
Hell hath no fury, like an angry mob of psychos trying to cancel you on Twitter.
And I know this is a very common example that always gets mentioned, but there's a reason why. It's because it shows the true colors so well and just proves the point of the one getting cancelled. What am I talking about, you ask? Well, it's the Meat Canyon incident. You know, the one where Meat Canyon posted an animation onto YouTube about how Swifties would react, / how Taylor Swift would react if Travis Kelce broke up with her. And you know how they reacted? They all, collectively, took it to Twitter and decided to send death threats and curses to Meat Canyon. And you know what? All they did was prove him right. If I were to describe Swifties in one word, it would be hive mind. Because of how much they act like a bunch of And now for what you've all probably been waiting for, the fandom that the thumbnail is based off of, and arguably the worst fandom of all time. We have But first, let me set the scene. Hi! Picture this. Peak of Undertale's popularity. About 2015 to 2017, let's say. And you decided to interact with the fanbase of the game you love so much. You wanna know what the first thing you see is? A ship between Sans and Frisk, the main character. That was the usual. But that's enough of me yapping, because I got a friend of mine yap for me. Yup, that's right. It's still me. I don't have any friends. Well, yeah, as I've already said before, shippership's the most diabolical relationships. And I'd say that a good part of the problems with the Undertale community come from this, with the most infamous example being PJ's Daycare. Oh god, no. PJ's Daycare is a comic series on Tumblr. Tumblr! Because of course it is. And was made by Blog the Great Rogue. You see, this comic series has PJ, a Sans variant that's an adult, taking care of a daycare filled with a bunch of Sanses that are all children. Are you seeing the groundwork I'm laying in front of you right now? The series explores the daily events of the daycare, like for example, pedophilia, manipulation, abuse, non-consensual, suicide and victim blaming, which are all extremely dark topics for a comic that centers around a daycare, obviously. But all of these topics started from the comments of edgy children pushing the comic to that direction. You wanna know the worst part of it all? Rogue, the creator, just goes along with it. Oh my god! Pissed me off. Instead of actually lecturing the chuds in the comments about how this isn't right, or just straight up ignoring them like an adult should, Rogue instead entertains the idea by making NSFW of their own characters, which, mind you, are children. There's a video by Streamline Workshop on YouTube that goes into full detail, so you can go watch that if you're interested. Cause I don't have the time to do all that. But I think it's finally time I address the room and the elephant. What? The single worst thing that happened in this fandom's history, the event that almost got someone killed. It's the cookie incident. So, editing confusion here. I've decided to not finish the rest of this video because it's only a minute long anyway, but I'm kind of pressed for time. So basically that's the end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed watching, but I'll make a part 2 if I got, let's say, like 10,000 likes.